Okay, I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teacheth the Bible in 100% truth. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes of Israel, starting with 144,000, consisting of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in the land of North, Central, and South America, as well as the speckled bird, the Israelite foreigners living amongst the other nations. Shalom to you. Okay, this is going to be a real quick one. Just something that I've noticed that I just wanted to point out and highlight. And, I was kind of thinking about this over the last 2 days, and then last night I was thinking about it even more. And then lo and behold, the Spirit, through the Spirit, this particular channel, GMS iSalve 144. I don't know the particular brother's name, apologies for that, but he does good videos. And he uploaded this video here, FBI agent watching your content. And so that's the Spirit. It kind of gave me that little bit of a push to do the video, even though it's a short one. I thought I'd rather, just make a quick video just to point out this particular point, because the Spirit's, guiding us, letting us know what's due to come to pass in the very near future. And so that's our job, is to come out here and warn you and, give you the information that we have. And we're coming up to a time when they're going to try to ban, reading the scriptures, particularly in America, out on the street, and they will bring restrictions online for things that are being said, especially that fall in line with the scriptures, the truth of the scriptures, the way that we bring it to you. So that's coming very soon. I always say myself, like, it's easy to fall into a pattern. You're working, you're getting on with your life. You people that listen, that believe on this truth, you call on the name Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. You go through these little events, these daily events, these weekly events, these monthly events that happen in your life. Generally, you have this sort of consistent pattern where you go to work, or you do what you've got to do, you come back, you watch these videos. But you have to remember, at some point, very soon, this Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is going to turn this world upside down, and is going to bring a time called Jacob's trouble. So the Great Tribulation is using these Edomites to do it. And he's going to put the Spirit, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai will put the Spirit on these Edomites to come against the truth being spoken. So at the minute, it's easy to go to work, do your business, come home, you catch up on 3-4 videos. You get that information. You're eating this role, if you like, by taking in these scriptures, and then you're obviously getting understanding from the men of the Lord, the prophets, of what's due to come to pass in the near future. So you're taking it on board, you're taking it seriously, but at some point these Edomites will pull the rug, and we want them to do this. We want them to bring about the time of Jacob's trouble. We want them to bring about the MOTB. As much as you like making these videos and speaking this word, you get a real sense of fulfillment from being able to speak these scriptures and break them down in correctness. Even for myself, for example, there's not many people that will come across my particular channel, so I'm not exactly speaking to 3/4 of the world's population or anything like that, but just being able to read the scriptures in truth, in understanding, and then being able to speak that out loud and explain it and break it down, you get a real sense of satisfaction. But as much as you get that, when it comes to the time of banning, speaking this word online, for example, it's going to be difficult to hear the word. You will be able to hear it here and there. There'll be a famine of hearing the word. So there'll be people out there in certain places that will be able to get their videos up, or people will be able to go on the street, or so on and so forth. But at the same time, it's going to be difficult. So you have to remember that, and that's when the real trouble comes. And that's when they pull they supposedly pull the rug from under our feet. But we want them to do that. Like I say, as much as you enjoy speaking the word, and ban it. Go ahead and ban it, because when you ban it, that means then they're going to bring the trouble imminently straight after that, and then that opens up the window of opportunity for the great day of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, the great day of the Lord. So we want it to happen, even though it would seem that it's like something that we wouldn't want. But we want the end of this kingdom, so with that it has to come destruction. So on that point we're getting closer, and then we start to spot little things that are happening, and it's quite important now to take on board these little bits of information. So like previously in a couple of videos ago, I brought out the thing about the Bluetooth. Was it the BLE, the Bluetooth Low Energy, and the fact with the devices, your device is now trackable because it will be picked up by other devices around you, and then the big brother, not in the sky, not Yahweh Bashim Hawashai, the big brother in the skyscraper, the one pretending to be a most high. These Edomites, they can use these other devices to pinpoint your location. So that's something important to know if they move the financial system over to digital, and then you're on the app, you know that you've already been tracked and traced. And so one thing I noticed is the last couple of videos that I'm putting up, it's just becoming a real struggle. And like I say, coming across this GMS iSouth 144 today, it's discussing the same thing. So I'll leave the link for this video in the description box. But today's Tuesday, it's like 8 p.m. Tuesday evening, and I uploaded my last video in the early hours of this morning, UK time. That was 1 a.m. So if you see my last video, that when the wicked beareth rule, that was uploaded for me 1 a.m. on Tuesday morning. I started uploading the video on Sunday evening. I'd made the video on Sunday, and I tried to upload the video Sunday evening, and you can see what's happening on the screen here. Hours remaining 49. At one point it told me like 100 and something, 123 or something stupid like that. I kept cancelling it, going back on, and then I woke up on Monday and I tried it 4 or 5 times through the day, and I think the last time I managed to get it uploaded, I left the video going for about 4 or 5 hours, and eventually I came back and it was done at about 1 a.m. So that's over 24 hours, and it happened on these previous 2 videos. So I don't know what they're doing, but I'm finding it hard to start to upload these videos. What you got to realize is at this point here, when your video is going through this process, the computer, if you like, an algorithm, an AI bot, if that's what they're really called, they're scanning the video, so they're listening and they're hearing for certain keywords. Now obviously if certain keywords come up that are too bait, they'll just block the video instantly and say you've been banned for a week. If it highlights certain things, becomes like a hot video, but you're not really saying keywords, but it sounds like there's too many hot topics, then they might push it on to an actual human being to listen to the video. So then the next day, sometimes you might get your video removed the next day, and that's because they've had the chance to, the AI bot has scanned it, allowed it through to be uploaded, didn't really like it, it felt like a hot video, so they move it onto the human being listens, and they say no, block this video, so your video gets taken down the day after. And then obviously that's like an algorithm. That's one way in which they're scanning. So when you're speaking, your video, whoever you are, whatever you're doing, it's getting heard by the AI bot, and what's been said has been analyzed. Like I say, if it seems too hot but you haven't used keywords, they'll send it on to the human. The human's got a bit more of a concept to understand that you're talking in code, and that's why sometimes they take it down after that. But what I found funny is, like I say, this last video, I kept uploading. It took me over 24 hours to get the video uploaded, and then even when I put this particular thumbnail, now you can't really see it, but that's a picture of myself, and I didn't really have any other thumbnail to use, and I thought, I'll just put a picture of myself. I accidentally took the picture while I was trying to set the camera up, so I ended up using that as a thumbnail, and they removed it. So I felt like someone's jacked my picture. Obviously they haven't jacked it because the picture's still in my phone, but technically someone's jacked it because I've put it up there. They made me go through this mad process where I had to keep cancelling it, keep doing it. It took me over 24 hours to get it up, and then when I get up there, I find someone's jacked my picture. So I'm like, what are you doing with it? Now, I'm not trying to make out that I'm Tony Montana. I know, I don't expect the FBI to be after me, but it's all to do with this AI bots and how they're reading, and we know that. So what you're speaking, this is the point I wanted to make. So when you're speaking, we know that they're listening to you and what you said, and then they upload it and say that's okay. But what about what you're listening to? Like it says here, this GMS ISAL video, FBI agent watching your content. Now we know what you type in always comes up. So for example, you've never searched on the internet for bathroom supplies, for plumbing supplies, because you've never fixed a bathroom. Now your bathroom's leaking, so you spent 2-3 days searching bathroom stuff on the internet. Your bathroom gets fixed. You never want to search bathroom stuff again. But a couple of days later, when you go back online, they're trying to sell you adverts of bathroom stuff because they think, oh, well, he searched it, he must be looking for bathroom stuff. And you're like, well, no, I've done my bathroom now, so I don't need more bathroom stuff. So we know that happens. What you type in, people always talk about being recorded, your voice through, Alexa, the voice thing, and whatever else, and all this, the microphone on, and blah, blah, blah. And so what I found really strange yesterday is that I heard a name which I've never heard of in my life, and that name is Jaguar Wright. So that name was mentioned by Apostle Tahar in a video. So that's me listening to a video and hearing a name. And then later on in the day, I heard Apostle Aramla mention the same name. Now I don't know this person. I never heard of this person, and I didn't even try to look up the person. Never typed the person's name in. Never spoken the person's name. You've heard me speak the person's name for the first time. So apparently there's this person called Jaguar Wright. Apostle Tahar mentioned the name, and Apostle Aramla mentioned the name in the same day. And I've never heard of the person. I understood the video because it's obviously this person must be famous in America. So I understood the point of why the name was used when I was listening. But I've never heard of the person. I never tried to look up the person. But I heard the name twice in one day through watching these videos. And then lo and behold, what happens at the end of the night? I didn't take the screenshot. I should have took the screenshot, but the algorithm on the YouTube then presented me a video of Jaguar Wright, and I'm like, there's this fucking person. Now her face pops up, and the algorithm, obviously, you switch on YouTube, you search down to see what's coming up, what videos are being presented, things that you normally search, you type in, have coming up, and they've presented to me a video of a name that I haven't typed in or I haven't spoken, but I heard it. And obviously it's through, when you upload the video, they analyze your words, they upload it, the AI bot. But imagine how one person has mentioned that name in a video, and then somebody else in the same day mentions the same name in the video. Then the algorithm decides, you're probably wondering who this person is. And I did. And then the algorithm then decides, here you go, have a look at this video. This is that person. Now, I didn't watch the video. I'm not really that interested. There's priorities. However, I do understand why the name was mentioned. So it's cool for that reason. I'm not really going to go too deep into that particular person. But that is, that's Esau. This is what he wants to do with this AI technology. It's almost like he's inside your brain. I heard this name, and then I heard it again, and I'm thinking, damn, who's this person? I keep hearing this name mentioned. And then YouTube presents me the video. Here you go. I never spoke it. I never typed it in. And so they're listening to what I'm listening to, through you uploading the video and what you say when you speak it. But then they connect the dots. The AI bot isn't connecting the dots. So it's gone, he heard one guy say that name, and he heard another person say that name. And he's probably never heard that name be mentioned, because we've never, through the algorithms of all the videos I've ever watched, they know I've never heard the name. You see? So this is the bot, a big brother in the sky scraper. Not the sky scraper. So, these Edomites, man. And who stole my picture? This is what I want to know. Where's my picture gone? I was just like, these devil, man. You don't know what they're up to. But like I say, it's just a quick short one. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Apostle Paul says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." And these are the type of devices, devices are strategies. So we're not ignorant of the types of strategies, putting abortion clinics in our area, and then telling us it's okay to commit adultery. And then what happens? Everyone's running around with someone's child that they didn't really want. And lo and behold, the abortion clinic's right across the road. And so you look at the stats of the people committing abortion across the country, and it's mainly our people. So, this is a device, and it's a strategy. But, if you really want to take it to the literal point of the device, even the device that we're using, the iPhone, the computer, they're in on it. They're in there. The big brother, listening, everything. They've already got that on lock. And you've got, like I say, the things like the BLE. This devil is doing his thing. And what's happening? See, we're bringing these little details out. Certain people will hear this shit and think, "Oh, we're going on about these small little details." But what we're noticing is the net is tightening, it's closing in, it's coming in, and we want it to come in. We want that net. Throw that net. These Edomites, these Esau, these ruling elites, throw the net at us, at Jacob. Yeah, it brings the persecution, it brings Jacob's trouble, it brings a famine of hearing the word, but it also brings the day of the Lord. So you're gonna have to do it at some point. But we're not ignorant of his strategies, the devices, and even the actual devices that we use. We know how you're manipulating and listening to us. It's Matthew 24:24. Yahushua, "For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect." And this is what they're not going to be able to do, because there is this thing called the Holy Spirit. It's like the wind. You can't see it coming and you can't see it going, but it hits the elect, whoever they are, the 144,000, and the women and children of the men, women and children of the elect itself. And so these devils can't stop it. See, this is why they want to incorporate humans with that AI and lock it down, not just to lock you humans down and hijack your spirit and take over the control of your body, if you like the way the Most High does, but they also want to intercept that Holy Spirit that jumps upon us, and that's what's bringing great fear upon them, because they are wondering how the hell are these people waking up, and it's through that Holy Spirit. So you can't stop it. These Edomites, they can't stop it. It says if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect. If it were possible, but it's not possible, because back to 2 Corinthians 2:11, Apostle Paul says, "For we are not ignorant of his devices." So it's just a quick short one. I hope that's edifying. Until next time, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. And until next time, Shalom.